YouTube, how's it going? This is my review of my Glock19x. This has been a great firearm for me. I really like this gun. The value has gone up tremendously, and I got some things I want to talk about on it. And I've probably put maybe 1,000 rounds down through the pipe, but I've seen some torture tests that have been really impressive for the 19x. Having the coyote brown colored slide and frame, that's what really brought me to the gun. Not only that, on how sturdy the slide is, which you can tell the gun is clear. So all you Facebook warriors out there, YouTube warriors, can go bite it. So, but this gun has been phenomenal for me. I love taking it to the range. Occasionally I'll carry it. You've seen in my other versus carry videos. I have been trying to carry this a little bit too. It's one of my full-size guns that I take it as a full-size gun. It is a crossover. It's basically a Glock 19 slide on a Glock 17 in a Glock 17 frame, which is really, a lot of people are saying, you know, it should have been the other way around. It should have been a Glock 19 frame and a Glock 17 slide. Size-wise, it would have been a lot different. This was basically the military shot that went against SIG to try to compete against SIG to get the military contract, and they ended up losing. So that's neither here nor there. It has removable the grooves on the well, it removed the finger grooves on the front strap basically. So it's basically all just the textured grip. So the finger grooves are completely gone. It has an ambidextrous slide release, so whether you're left or right-handed, on either side, it is there. Now I will say that it is more predominant on this side, on the other side, than this side. This side you can see, hold on, let me get the camera. You can see it sticks out there, and on the other side, it sticks out just a little bit. If I can get it in the camera right. Sticks out just a little bit more. I can't get it in the camera right. There. Sticks out just a hair bit more, which is kind of interesting. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. This side's still predominant, where you can get the slide to lock back. I can't complain with it. Of course, I got the Erratna grip on it. Just something that I had laying around from another Glock, because it comes in a 2-pack. So I went ahead and threw it on this 19x. I thought it was kind of neat. It has a improved slide coating with high corrosion resistance. We'll kind of take a peek at that here in just a second. The lanyard loop is another thing that's different than the standard Glock. I really haven't pulled it out yet. I'll probably just end up pulling this out and putting a plug in. I have no use for a lanyard loop. I don't know about you, but the bevel front side and the front of the frame, if you look, you can see it right there. A lot of guys are grinding this down, this little ledge, because it's preventing some of the different mags being able to chamber and seat correctly. So they're actually trying to grind this down flush. There's a lot of guys doing that, so it'll take all Glock mags, which it'll still function correctly that way. It has standard metal night sights, and these things light up bright at night. Let me tell you, front and back, they are extremely bright at night. If I leave this set out on the nightstand at night, very, very bright. You can see where that gun's laying. So definitely. It has a new Glock marksman barrel, which we'll see here in just a second. Enlarged magazine release. You can see it. Sometimes, guys, we're saying sometimes about the SIG, where they're always bumping that, and it's releasing the mag. But this one, I feel, is very fair, and it can go on either side, this side or the other side, and it's got that. Now, when it comes to trigger pull, it has a very smooth trigger pull. You're just gonna have to get one to try it out, but the trigger pulls very well. And of course, it has a little safety right there, and this gun's clear, otherwise I wouldn't be doing such a silly thing. So it has that right there available, little trigger safety. Alright. Now, another thing is, the total length of this firearm is 7.44 inches. Alright. The height is 5.47 inches. And the total width, the fatness of the firearm is 1.30. Alright. Length between the sights from the back to the front is 5.94 inches, and the barrel length is a 4.02 inch barrel, so a 4-inch barrel. When this thing is unloaded, it sits at 24.83 ounces, and when it's loaded, it sits at 31.39 ounces. So it's really not really bad for that. Now, we just hit on that trigger. I forgot to mention the total trigger pull is 5.8 pounds. The trigger travel is 0.49 inches. The barrel rifling on this one is an enhanced hexagonal profile with a right-handed twist. The length of the twist is 9.84, and the magazine capacities, they vary, 17 and 19. So this one is the 19, but 17 and 19 is basically the capacities of it. But you know, Glock, you can get the drum, you can get many different things, the 32 round mags, and this gun is all compatible with that. And there's only a couple, like I said, that aren't compatible because of that little fat right here. That little fatness right there, some guys ground it off for the old style mags to work. It also comes with 4 interchangeable back straps. So right here is a pin. You punch the pin out and you can change the back straps to whatever fits your hand the best. Alright. Now it also comes with a cheap magazine loader, which I didn't really have a problem loading this gun with the Glock mags that are in here. I didn't have a problem. I felt like the compression of the spring was right. You can load it by hand. You really don't need the magazine loader. It came with a bore brush and a cleaning rod, owner's manual, and all the clothes. Glock's padded coyote colored hard case, which is a hard case I thought was pretty neat. It was pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and break this on down. That breaks on down just like a standard Glock. Of course, we're still clear. So we want to pull it forward, press down the takedown pins, and then pull the trigger. She just slides right off. Now, go ahead and take it all apart here. Take a peek. Alright. Just basic, your basic handgun. Nothing special. Now, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the coating. You can kind of see that purple inside there that, get my light right. It is pretty interesting, the coating that goes on this. I have had no corrosion, no issues like that at all. And we talked a little bit about how the P365 has that slide that went almost the full length. This one does not. This one just has the standard Glock slide right through here, and then a little bit on the back as well. These two spots in the back where it actually slides. Really, I can't say anything different. I mean, everything, it's still got some of the original Glock oil and on there. You can still see the gold in it, so it's held up really nice. So a steel spring. This is kind of interesting. You can kind of see how it's got sections in it. Pretty interesting. And the barrel, we talked about the twist. The barrel is very strong, very well built. You can tell it's it's a lot thicker than the standard barrel, and the weight of it, you can really feel the weight of it. And you look down the pipe, there's just multiple, if you can get it, I can't get it with this camera, but there's multiple twists compared to the standard barrel, like in an MMP. It just seems to be a little bit more aggressive in a twist wise. So, alright, we'll go ahead and reassemble the gun real quick. It assembles just like the standard Glock. Your barrel slides in. Get it up on the ledge, and then slide it back home. And basically, that's it. You're ready to rock again. So, that is my review of the Glock19x. I would highly recommend it. They have gone up in price. I think the other day I seen one for $964. I didn't pay that for this one. But there's just something about a Glock that it's like an investment. You know, I had an old timer once tell me, you know, let me fix my camera here. He's like, you just want to know how good Glock is. He's like, I'll tell you what, you sell your house, whatever profit that you make off that house, go ahead and buy an ammunition and run it through your Glock. He's like, because it won't stop. And he's right. I've put a lot of rounds through Glock 21s, 19s, 17s, and it's held up great. So I would highly recommend the Glock19x for your collection. And thanks for watching. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Procampar, camper with an AR. I'm online whenever I can. Come check us out and give us a little chat. Anything guns, this is what this channel is all about. I enjoy first-person shooters and guns as well. So take care. Have a nice day.